I'm Alex from Stronghold Logistics, and I'm going to go over some general firearms knowledge with you today. There are three general categories that are mostly accepted as the three types of firearms that are commonly used for civilians in the United States. You have your handguns, you have your shotguns, and you have your rifles. Each category of firearm has several subcategories. With handguns, you have pistols, which are generally your semi-automatic, and revolvers. Rifles, you have your lever action, bolt actions, and semi-auto. In shotguns, you have your pump actions, semi-auto, and break action. They're the three most common types. There's always going to be exotic types and rares and just things that have been tried and failed or that are still in production but that just aren't that common. We're not going to cover those today. We're just going to focus on the main categories. Handguns have, like I said, two primary types. You have semi-auto pistols, which the way those function is when the bullet is fired, the pressure from the powder burning forces the slide backwards, which ejects the spent casing and then slides forward, injecting a new cartridge into the barrel and chamber. And every subsequent shot will repeat this until it is empty, at which point you would remove the magazine, insert a new magazine, and continue firing. With a revolver, you load the cartridges directly into the chamber in the cylinder. The cylinder will rotate after you pull every trigger. With rifles, semi-auto, just like with a semi-automatic pistol or semi-automatic shotgun, it's going to, every time you pull the trigger, the gases are going to push the action back, and then there's going to be a spring mechanism to push the action back forward to strip a new round and inject it into the chamber. With a bolt action, you will actually unlock the bolt, strip it back manually, and pull a spent cartridge out, and then push a new one in, and then relock the mechanism. With a lever action rifle, you will work the lever on the bottom, which will eject a spent cartridge, and then you'll work it back, which will feed another one in. This is considered faster than a bolt action. However, the geometries associated with the triggers between a bolt action and a lever action leaves a lot to be desired. We won't go into that. It's a little overly technical, but it is important to be aware of. Shotguns, there are three different types of firearm involved. With a break action, generally your barrel is mounted on a hinge where when you open it up, it'll eject your cartridge for you, or you might have to strip it out manually and insert a new cartridge by hand. With a semi-auto, every time it fires, it uses the gases to actuate the action to strip the spent cartridge and inject a new one into the chamber. With a pump action, you manually work the action back, which will eject your round. You'll manually push it forward to inject a new cartridge into the chamber to fire. An additional note on safety with firearms is to be aware that you are firing the correct type of ammunition for your firearm. It is important to remember that there are differences between .22 long rifle and .22 Magnum. The pressures involved with the .22 Magnum are enough that they could cause permanent damage to your firearm, and they could cause permanent damage to you as well. So it's important to remember that you use the correct ammunition stated for your firearm, and it will usually be stamped on the barrel what type of ammunition that gun is rated for. Thanks for watching my video. Have a great day, and as always, shoot safe, shoot smart, and have fun.